Hello, Cancer. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of November. I am so excited to be back, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your much continued support. Thank you so very much. I love you guys, and I appreciate you. Welcome if you are here for the first time, if you're brand new to the channel, and welcome back if you are returning. Cancer, I want to go ahead and get you started on your reading, but before we do that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications so that we can stay connected, and doing these little things help me to keep the YouTube channel going, and I would appreciate it. Okay, now let's get started. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I laid the beginning of your reading, the beginning of the foundation. And we're going to start with the overall energy for the month of November. And I pulled one card for you from Animal Spirit deck, and you have the tiger. You have the tiger. And one card from New Era Tarot deck. You have Five of Water, disappointment. You've got disappointment. What this energy is telling me right away, Cancer, for this month, there be something that you encounter, something that you see, something that triggers your intuition. And whatever this is, may disappoint you, okay? The tiger sees best at night. The tiger is a hunter. The tiger is also tenacious and has a gentle, very intuitive spirit, but not a force to be, not a force to be messed with, okay? It's a feminine energy. It's like a lunar energy. So their sight, their two eye and their third eye sight is very keen and sharp at night. Okay, so I'm feeling like some of you be watching, some of you may be like lying low or seeing something at night, or maybe waking up in the middle of the night and getting some sort of vibes or something this month, something that triggers you to maybe investigate or look out for this month. Because with this intuition comes like a feeling, like an empathetic feeling of despair, and you might not know where it's coming from. So maybe some of you find out something this month that will cause despair, or your intuition, your inkling, your natural inkling will help you to feel despair, like maybe somebody else's despair or despair that's oncoming, because you're going to find out. Like, does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But let's see how this plays into the reading. And I feel like many of you are already feeling something like this before even watching this video. Which may be why you've come to the video, because you've been feeling something intuitive. And you're like prowling around. You don't know how to like really connect the dots yet. This is what this is feeling like. You're prowling around, looking, hunting, ready to find this information, ready to find out what this gut feeling is. This is a kind of a heavy energy, but let's see where this goes. Loss, disappointment, a sense of mourning and discovering where it's coming from, or not knowing where it's coming from. And this is the two energies together. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well this fall. Aside from watching this video and trying to figure out what the heck is going on, but we're going to check it out. We're going to see, where this is going, where this is taking us. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer for the month of April? Give me 3 cards for Cancer month of April. That's one. Here we go. This. Since I've been doing the spread, the card that comes underneath the main energy, okay, has been matching, like, of the time. It has been matching the energy here. These two have been matching. So I'm going to go over that in just a minute. Okay. And we have here, let's take a look at what we've got. You've got Princess of Swords in the upright position. Sir Newness, the Devil card in the upright position. 4 of Swords in the upright position. Very interesting energy here. Cancer, wow, you've definitely been, or you will be, looking curious, on the prowl, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to intuitively read messages that you're getting, or trying to read, trying to see, trying to understand signals that someone is giving to you, verbal or mental, like almost like mental telepathy here. This is what I'm feeling. You're like trying to read in between the lines, or you will be trying to read in between the lines of something going on this month. The Princess of Swords is a very young energy. It's a page. It's the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot deck. She's curious. She can be a bit a bit nosy. She can be a spy. She can be spying, trying to get information, a bit nosy, kind of flip at the lip, sharp tongue. Hasn't quite mastered the art of communication, how to connect with people. Young energy. real smart, sharp, curious. Can be a child doing this, but also a message for you to look at something, messages coming in that are kind of sharp, that are kind of, that causes you to take a closer look at something. And you have the Devil card right here. You have the Devil card. Right under this thing, your intuition and the thing that brings you despair. Right here, somebody's in maybe like a toxic relationship, a codependent relationship, or has some sort of habit that are non-supporting, habits that are really not good, that work against your highest good, overindulgent, feeling like you're bound in a situation, just anything you can think of that really goes with the devil. It can be a person too, and not just a situation. It can be a Capricorn. Capricorn is represented by the Devil card. But we're going to take a look at this and see what's going on with this. This devil energy is a trickster. It can make you believe that things are something that it's not. And it's the first time really explaining this way. Somebody around you is trying to make you believe one thing, but it's really something else. Like playing mind games with you, playing mind and emotional games with you. The devil is a liar. And you have the 4 of Swords here. It's like you're pulling away from this situation because you've experienced this and you got to get, it's like you have to get away from it. You have to rest. You've got to retreat. You've got to think about this like, oh God, did this just happen? Is this what I think it is? Is this what I see? This is painful. This is really disappointing. I'm hurt by this. So it's like, again, it's like something that you find out, and now you have to take like a breather. You gotta take some time. You gotta think about this. You have to meditate. You have to rest from this. Will you or somebody around you get curious about something that's really, really inviting, something that's alluring? You know, you or somebody gets real curious, like, I gotta check this out. Intuition, I've been looking at this, I've been seeing this, I've been out on the prowl looking at this or seeing this, seeing what's going on with it, you know. And then you run into the devil. You run right into a situation with the devil. Maybe some of you will get involved or have been intimately involved with someone who's toxic, someone who's alluring, but not healthy energetically, sexually, so on and so forth. Might not even be sex, could be trying a new drink or trying a new substance that, like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. This is not healthy. This is really not good. I don't know what's gotten into me. These two people here are drained. They're drained. They're lifeless. They're limp. They're laying on the ground next to each other because they've been. It's like they've been drained by like a spiritual vampire or something. This particular devil card to me is more like a spiritual vampire. And devil card, devil is spiritual vampire. But I think you guys kind of know what I mean. I hope you do. They don't look like they're in bondage or they're enslaved by the typical devil card image. They look more like they're drained by the energy that surrounds them, that just kind of sucks them. And the devil card, and the devil is not even close to them, and the devil's more so in the background. They might not even be aware of the devil being there. So you run up on something that you're not totally aware of. Your instinct be pulling you in that direction, but then you get into a situation, or somebody gets into a situation that they cannot fully see. And it's disappointing, it's draining. These fish here in this river, there's no water around. They've been drained, they're dead. There's no water left. Where there once was water, everything is dry. They've been drained. They died because the river went dry. And these look similar to me. A drought in the background, a drainage of energy in the background. But it's like you get up, move away from this situation, you manage to get up. Two naked people here, one naked person there that got up from this situation, moved away from this situation. You need to take a rest, collect yourself, get yourself back together. This could be you, or this could be someone around you. Is there an air sign around you, or are you, will you be exhibiting this type of energy this month, or do you have air in your strong in your chart or something? You need some healing from this. Someone has addictions. Someone has addictions. Your curiosity, kill the cat. Maybe a curiosity to try something new. Somebody. and somebody just may run up on an individual or situational, circumstance this they weren't prepared for. You just it just feels like you or someone around you is not ready for this. Now, somebody knew exactly or know exactly what they will be getting into, but they do it anyway because your intuition is high, you know it, you see it, but somebody's like, F it, I'm hurt anyway, I want to try this, I want to do something different to kind of, ease pain. Somebody's in pain, it's like, oh God, I just got to do something to make myself feel better. I just got to escape. This person is wants to escape. But then you run right up on bondage, enslavement, whatever this double card means to you. But then it looks like you're coming out of it. You're going to heal, you're going to collect yourself, somebody's going to collect themselves, get themselves together from this situation. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for your love and romance, your relationships and love. It can be any kind of relationship. Okay, these cards are pre-shuffled, by the way, with your energy, and I just want to shuffle them again on camera. I want you to be able to see. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer's love life? It can be any kind of relationship. Family, friends, constituents, business partners, co-workers, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, significant other, your children, mom, dad. Okay. What do you have here? Temperance, Six of Wands. You've got the Temperance card. Six of Wands, upright position. Okay. Temperance card. You have the influence of a Sagittarius around you. Be involved in the Sagittarius or fire sign. Fire sign. Or it could just be like your situation with somebody else. Okay. With the Temperance card, Temperance is about balance. It is about healing. It is about balance. It is about being patient, tempering, like taming your temperament, keeping yourself like balancing your emotions, balancing your temper. Cleansing by the river, washing away the things that plague you. It can be about sobriety, becoming sober. Pardon me. And I'm looking at it, picking up the energy. It's like telling a story here, coming around, wrapping around just like this. I feel like it continues from here. With the Four of Swords, taking a breather from this situation, whatever this situation is, resting, meditating, reflecting on this because this person is looking toward the Cernunnos or the devil, or looking directly at where you came from in that situation that you or somebody else was in, looking at it, watching it, maybe even doing this at night. Somebody, your curiosity, the things that drive you and make you want to explore, make you curious. Sometimes these things happen at night when you're restless, or it's like when you have insomnia. You can be restless when you should be resting. And then you have a healing moment. You have a moment where you start getting yourself together, start healing, start looking at the situation a little different and saying, you know what? This wasn't a good idea. I got hurt and disappointed behind this, whatever this means. I got hurt and disappointed. I should have never done this. I knew better. I was curious. I knew better. I had gotten the messages. Maybe somebody tried to tell you something, warn you against this, but somebody does it anyway. And you're like, okay, I got to cleanse myself of this. I have to rid myself of this energy. I have to cleanse. I have to sober up from this toxic relationship or toxic self-indulging behavior, whatever that behavior is, so that I can improve myself, so that I can start feeling better, start performing better, start doing better. I don't want to lose what I have in a relationship. Somebody doesn't want to lose what they have. They took a risk, they did something, and they feel, they're disappointed by it, by either by your own actions or the actions of someone around you, of a loved one. Okay? And it doesn't have to necessarily mean like an intimate relationship or marriage. But you don't want to lose your relationship or your relationships with people. You want these people or this person in your life to see you as you once were, or perhaps what you want it to be. And I feel like you're going to get that chance with the Six of Wands, of them feeling proud of you, of them saying, you know what, Cancer? You made a mistake. You made some mistakes, Cancer. But it's okay. We still love you, or I still love you, or, all is not lost. You can get yourself back together. You can get back up on that horse. You fell off the horse. You fell down. You fell down. You fell down. But it doesn't mean that we or I think less of you. I still think of you as, the type of person that I admire. You're human. You're human. You're getting the healing that you need. You're balancing out your life. You're trying to regain your balance. This is okay. You can change this, or you can rectify this situation. That's what this feels like. It feels like a conversation with somebody. It feels like what you desire for them to see in you. Pardon me, my throat is a little dry. I've been talking all day. Now, for some of you, this is exactly what you're doing to get back on this level, to get to have this kind of relationship with yourself, where you can feel good, where you can, once again feel proud of yourself. You can cleanse, you can clean up, you can repent. I'm hearing repent for somebody. You can start all over, you can repent, you can clean, you can cleanse. And you can have this victory moment. You can, you can pull this all together. You don't have to stay in this situation. You don't have to stay in this situation. You know it, you see it, and you can get it together for yourself. That's what I'm getting for somebody, okay? Now we're going to switch over into the career and finances for you. We want to kind of see how this energy plays into the reading, into the central energy of the reading here, with Tiger and disappointment. And the rest of the reading, of course. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer's career and finances for November? What messages do you have for Cancer's career and finances for November? Alright, these cards are pre-shuffled, by the way, but I like to do them again. on camera to really get that energy in there and to better connect. Spirit, give me two cards for Cancer. Cancer's career and finances. And we have two. One and two. Okay? Five of chalices, five of cups. The Tower card. Same energy. Same energy is up here. Something taking place at night. This is nighttime energy. Something taking place at night. Nighttime energy. For some of you, this portion of the reading is about business. It is about business. It is about, like if you own a business or, your job, your career, what have you. There's some kind of disappointment by a leader, maybe you, or your boss, someone, who's a leader of a company that's draining you, that's usurping your energy, that's, gosh, like a tyrant or something, someone controlling, someone, very toxic in a work environment. And it's disappointing. Maybe you took a new job or there's like a change of management and it's like a real drain on you. It's like heavy, disappointment. Like, oh God, this can't be happening. There could have even been like a loss of a job or something like that. Or you see a loss of a job coming, you getting the information that, the company, or you have to let people go. And it's like disappointing. It's like, oh man, how did we get here? Your intuition telling you it's coming, you feel disappointed ahead of time, and then the Tower comes. Your intuition is telling you about this boss or this leader, upper management. Maybe a messenger is telling you to look at the information. I want you to pay attention, Cancer. Pay attention to the information I found. I found some information. Somebody's coming to tell you about this, and you like looking back and saying, hold on, wait a minute, let me think, let me process this. I need a moment to think about what it is you found out about this boss. Oh God, and it's like here you feel disappointed ahead of time. Maybe you like the job, like the position, like the company that you're partnering with or that you work with or whatever, and you find out some news about this. You went looking, seeking for some news, and it's like you come home after work and you sit on the couch and you're like, damn, this sucks. Whatever this is that happened, it's just too much. This is coming. I feel like it's coming, or I've been warned that it's coming, but when is it going to come? And then there's like worry here, worry. You're sitting down thinking about this, looking back at the situation, worry, feeling drained, feeling disappointed, like, oh God, this can't be happening, it can't be coming. I hope they don't do this. I hope they don't give the axe. I hope that they don't sell the company or give out the pink slips, or I hope it's not like a hostile takeover or something where they're doing this. Does this make sense? Because this is what I'm getting from somebody. I don't know whose story this is, but you see it coming and you feel, and it goes back to what I said, like seeing it intuitively, even seeing it with your two eyes and your third eye, and you can feel it coming. The disappointment ahead of time. You're not happy with what you see here, and you see it coming. Your intuition is high. Some of you, this is like a loss of a job, and then other things start happening around this loss of a job, or loss of something, loss loss of an account, loss of a project, or could be loss of a person on a job, downgrade in a position, not getting a promotion. It is like disappointment. Let's start clarifying some of these cards. Interesting. I'm going straight to the devil. Spirit, why is the devil card here? In Cancer, we are certainly pulling your energy. I'm talking to the right one. Give me one more for the devil card. So you've got the King of Cups next to the Ace of Wands in reverse. A passionate new start, not getting off the ground. Four of Cups, upright position. Okay. Cancer, this devil card could be someone that you're involved with, okay, and somebody's upset because there's like a turn down. There's like a passionate new start. There's an offer coming in from the devil. This passionate new start doesn't take place because, you are passing this up. You're like, you know what? You keep that. I don't want that. I have enough in this cup already. I have 3 cups already. I don't need another one. I pass on your offer, Mr. Devil. I pass on it. You're promising me this new start. You're promising me this brand new position or this brand new relationship. But instincts tell me that this is not good, that it's not attached to something that's good for me. Thanks, but no thanks. Thank you. And you're turning this down, like thinking about it, meditating on, did I make the right decision? Am I sure about this? Is instincts telling me right? Or I'm glad I walked away from this. I'm so glad I walked away from this. This was too much. Some of you have already been involved in this devil or the devil situation. You got in, you found out that it wasn't for you, and you're like, okay, I'm here, but I'm not going in any deeper than this in this situation. I need to pull away from this. I've got to pull away from this and get myself together. This is not what it's cracked up to be. For some of you, this is your own energy. This is you, King of Cups, fighting against the things that brings you passion, the things that you like, the things that stir your libido, or your the things that make you feel good, make you feel joyous, make you feel up and energetic. It can be sex, it can be substances, it can be whatever your vice is. But you have to pull yourself together. You have to get the strength to turn it down, to know when to stop and say, you know what, okay, stop. I gotta stop. This is, I can't go beyond this limit, and I gotta get myself together. So this is like you putting a halt on your own thing. Spirit, why is look at this. And I'm looking right at the Princess of Swords. You got a story dying to come out. Star card, doing something at night, shining at night. Star card in the upright position. 3 of Cups in reverse. There's more pouring out of water. There's more cleansing. There's more, this is a very spiritual card. Needing to pour your sorrows down the drain, needing to cleanse yourself of your sorrows, needing to cleanse yourself of maybe too much partying or too much indulgence, whatever you indulge with other people with. because this is something that somebody's doing with more than one person, with other people. There's a lot of water up here. Again, somebody's got some emotional issues or some substance issues. Someone has some issues with like overindulgence in relationships and sexual activity. And it's like your message is coming. This could be like a spiritual message. Like, okay, Cancer, you got to get it together. You got to cleanse. You have to get yourself together. Let go of too much partying or third party situations or excessive drinking or, whatever your vice is. You have to let go of that. Because if you don't, then you're going to get to this point where you are really, really tempted to do something that surpasses, your limitations, what you feel, what you can handle. And look at this, you have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands. You got to push back. Somebody, this is about, heartbreak. You have to push back on maybe like a third party situation and choose the right person for you. Choose a person that's healthier for you. Choose a situation that's healthier for you. That's right there on the bottom. It's like a continuation. I feel like this goes here. You have to guard yourself. It's like you gotta guard yourself. Like, okay, this is enough. I can't entangle myself with this mess anymore. Let me get up from this situation. Okay, let me shake this off. This was a bit much. This was a bit intoxicating. I was too drawn into a situation that was not good for me, that wasn't healthy for me, and probably the people around me. I gotta be stronger. I gotta get up and become stronger. I have to probably end the third party situation and stop breaking somebody's heart. Let me fight back. Let me fight this, urges off. For somebody, turning this down causes heartache to somebody that's involved. Because you perhaps have, a new opportunity at love, or you become heartbroken because somebody else has a new opportunity at love. A new opportunity. For somebody, you have to fight this urge of new temptation with the Ace of Cups coming in. You have to fight that urge. For some of you, this is health related. You have to fight this urge because your health is at stake. You have to think about and remember, pardon me, why you're turning all of this down in the first place. For some of you, this is not the devil. This is a Cancer. This is a Capricorn that you are involved with. Pardon me. You're turning down this opportunity to be with this person. You have been in a relationship with the Capricorn, and you're hurt. Maybe the Capricorn says no. Either you're saying no to the Capricorn is saying no to you. No, I don't want this passionate new start with you. I pass on this offer. And then somebody's got to protect themselves, protect their heart for something new or something better to come, either you or either the Capricorn. I'm not going to clarify these two because I think these two are self-explanatory. Sobriety, getting yourself together, cleansing, here you have hope. You have hope, you have cleansing, you have, getting rid of something excessive with other people, party life or whatever it is. Here, and it's like cleaning up from it. The cleanup starts, the cleanup and balance, it costs for a better relationship, a healthy relationship, whatever this is that you're turning down, or that you need to turn down, or that you need to stop. It makes it better for a relationship over here. Maybe somebody healthier comes towards you and helps you to get yourself together, or vice versa. But you have to turn these down first so this can come. Does this make sense, Cancer? I hope so. Okay, let's take a look at the Five of Cups over here. Spirit, why is the Five of Cups and the Tower card here? We'll do it for the Five of Cups and the Tower card. Tower. Seven of Pentacles. Give me one for the Tower card. Seven of Pentacles, waiting. You invested in something. You were waiting on something. Look at this. Here we go. You invested in something. A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. You were waiting for it to harvest. You were waiting for your efforts, your investments to harvest, okay? And maybe you were disappointed because you didn't receive the outcome that you anticipated or that you wanted. Here, you moved forward, okay? This is like slow forward movements of your investment. You planted the seeds. Maybe you took another seed and said, okay, we're going to go even further. I'm going to invest further down the line or whatever. You know, maybe some of the crops came in. It wasn't as fulfilling. It wasn't as much as you thought, but you said, okay, I'm going to take what I have from what I'm harvesting here because this is what's left and move forward with it because I can't let it all go down the drain if something doesn't work out right. I gotta pick up the pieces, pick up what's left, use what's left, and, you know, do something with it. But then you have the Chariot card in reverse. No fast movement. Your slow movement came to a complete halt with the Tower card and the Chariot card in reverse. And the Chariot card is actually your this is actually your card. Could this be like self-sabotage or something, Cancer? Could this be like an investment that you thought was bad? You know, you saw it, you know, not being the best, but you tried to move forward with it anyway, and then you got like a sharp cut down, like a sharp no, like no, you really can't go further with this. This might be some sort of lesson that you need to learn in business and finances or something. This is what I'm getting with this. And I know this is a really, really hard, rough reading, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, you know? There's light at the end of the tunnel. It gets better, but you have to, you know, you have to kind of continue fighting this war with whatever's going on inside you in your personal life, in your professional life. You have to continue. You can't give up. You got to, you know, keep it up. You can't give up. Spirit, why is the tiger here? And I was looking right at the tiger as I was shuffling. Tell me something else about the tiger, because I don't want to leave this reading like this. The tiger, the star card is over the tiger, the boat, and comfort. Okay. This is you. You're coming in as a tiger energy this month, okay? This month is saying for you, for the tiger, for this tiger energy, although this energy next to it is disappointing, keep your hope up, keep your head up, keep yourself together, okay? Keep moving, okay? Put yourself in motion. Don't remain stagnant. Don't worry too much. Don't try not to spend too much time brooding. Maybe get out and travel. Take a trip or do something. You know, take a trip. Take a road trip or whatever. Do something that brings you some comfort and joy. Do something that brings you some comfort and joy. You know, here with comfort, you will find some comfort with movement. You will find some comfort in doing things that are healthy for you, doing things to, you know, maybe help you escape a little bit, doing something positive. Keep your movement up. Keep your spirit up. Keep your spirits up. But this month, if you have some vices, okay, if you have some things that you like to enjoy, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of feeling, how you feel about it, and saying, you know what, I'm going to do as much of this as I possibly can. Try to slow down from some of this excessive, whatever it is that you do excessively. Try to slow down from it. This is not a good month to continue on the path or do a lot of something. Drinking is like at the top of the list here. You got water, boat, motion, emotions, comfort, you know. Star, you got star again. Also, don't let anybody soup your head up, making you think, you are, how should I say this? Don't let anybody soup your head up, making you think you are bigger than life, making you think you are like a star of some sort, that you are invincible, that you can do anything. Don't let anybody try to influence you in those ways, because not everybody that seems to be on your side are really on your side. Sometimes people will really, swell your head up, make you feel like you can do anything, make you feel like you can fly, but it's really of a negative influence. The influence that they, try to have on you or try to do over you, try to influence you. It's not always in a good way. Sometimes people set you up to watch you come crashing down because they know that you have some sort of weakness, or they know that you have some sort of, insecurity or some sort of trigger. Does this make sense, Cancer? I hope it does. Be very, very mindful of the people around you this month. Watch their motives. What are some of the motives of the people around you? What are some of the true motives? If someone's trying to influence you into doing something that could push you over the edge, that could take you to places that you feel like, that you would need, it would be hard to come back from, let them do it. Seriously, tell them, you know what? You do it. You go ahead and you do this. No, thank you. No, thank you. You do it. You do this without me. You go ahead. It's all right. You go ahead. I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying to live. You do it. No, thank you. I turn this offer down. The devil is a liar. I turn this offer down. No, no, it's all right. No, thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass. No, thanks. That's a message for somebody. Turn them down. Let them do it. No, you go ahead. I'm good. My health is more important. My future is more important. I love myself. I got to take care of myself. No, thank you. No, I'm good. No, thanks. Watch the people around you. Not everybody in your life is for you. Spirit, what action steps should Cancer take in the month of creativity? You got creativity. If you're feeling down and depressed this month, Cancer, you're feeling real down, you feel drained, you feel like there's some sort of drought, okay? Disappointment, like there's some sort of drought in your life, you feel like you're missing something. Find other ways to bring joy into your life. Maybe tap into some hobbies or something. Do something that brings joy. Do something else that brings happiness. Get creative with finding ways to redirect energy that kind of nips away at you and kind of tempts you. If you like to play cards, I don't know why I'm got play cards. Does somebody like to play cards? If you like to play cards, or you like to draw or paint or whatever, play basketball, play some sports, you know, do anything that takes your mind, takes your attention away from those things that you know are no good. And this is the message that I'm getting. Express your creativity, delight in the mystery of your inner muse. Yeah, draw, paint, do anything. Anything that, you know, cook if you like to cook, bake brownies or something. Get creative with it. Find other ways to find ways to have fun. Find other ways to, you know, enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Celebrate life. Get creative. Okay, Cancer, I hope this video helps. I hope this reading helps. It's a bit heavy, but this is what I'm getting. And yeah, please let me know if it has helped you in any way. I'd love to read some of the comments there. I appreciate it. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, share this video, give me the thumbs up, and connect with me if you need to. If you'd like to have a reading, go ahead and book a reading at summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com. You can find that link right below this video. Okay, take care for now, Cancer. Bye bye.